Hi everyone, this is Jane here from Crystal Sparkles Readings. I'm just here to pop down a card for the day for us from the Black and White Tarot. Just a little shuffle. Pop down this card for the day. So, we've got for our card for the day, Six of Cups. So, Six of Cups is quite an interesting one, really, because it talks about kind of past energy, really. You might be feeling quite nostalgic, you might be looking backwards, you might be kind of feeling quite childlike. It's a sort of it's a bit of an inner child card as well, so it kind of asks you to embrace that sort of thing. It's an energy that comes up quite a lot when you have someone from your past that you're still connected to coming back in. It can be sort of exes turning back up again, wanting to kind of make a change to where you are and what you're doing, and just generally feeling just a little bit nostalgic is what usually comes up with this card for me anyway. So, you know, you can expect to be in that energy. It's quite an emotional card, so you might be looking back and feeling quite emotional. Depending where you are in the world. I'm in the UK, I'm in London, and we have had a big centenary today of one of our branches of the armed forces, the Air Force, and there's been a big, massive fly past and a big celebration of the Air Force being 100 years old today, and there's been quite a lot of, you know, looking back at the past and all the different old aircraft and stuff. So there's real energy today of kind of looking back at that, looking back at our history, and all of that kind of energy has been around today. So yeah, it can be sort of a nostalgic looking back, but it also has another side of it which says, you know, when you look back and you were a child, don't forget to re-embrace that energy, you know, re-embrace that feeling of being childlike, of having fun, and all of that kind of thing. So that's where we are with the Six Cups. So yeah, quite an emotional energy for today, so don't be surprised if you're feeling a little bit emotional, or a little bit like you want to be having a little bit more fun. So yeah, go and have more fun if that's what you feel like you need. This card does say don't be afraid to kind of embrace your inner child. So I'm just going to have a little shuffle of the Mystic Shaman Oracle deck to pop down with this. Let's see what we get. Okay, so the Medicine Wheel. So we've had this before, and the Medicine Wheel talks about, you know, some processes that we go through in life. So the idea of the Medicine Wheel is you kind of enter through this way. This is a snake, it talks about healing. The Jaguar, which talks about kind of anything from the past that you need to let go of. And then you've got the Hummingbird, which talks about creativity and freedom. And then you've got the Eagle, which is talking about looking forward. So we'll just quickly have a little read through of what it says in the book, what Colette Baron-Reid writes about this, because different things jump out on different days, so it is well worth just having a quick look at what it says. So it says here, Medicine Wheel is a sacred hoop with 4 cardinal directions well marked. It represents a cycle of life and the cycles of nature and the circular pattern of our cosmos. It has been used for millennia in indigenous cultures to bring harmony and well-being to a village. Its directions symbolise the 4 steps the shaman takes to become a person of power and wisdom. So when this card appears the right way out, which it is for us, it is the invitation part of the meaning that we need to look at, and I will read you what it says. It says, to manifest clear blue skies in your life, it is important you take a look at certain aspects of your being. Enter the Medicine Wheel from the south and reflect how you are still clinging to events from the past. Continue to the west and notice which relationships are toxic and drain your energy. Step into the north and ask yourself, do I know my passion, and show it. end at the east direction, visualizing how you want to live the next part of your life. So as I said, we're coming in here through the past, this healing. This is to the west, is anything we might need to let go, and this is our kind of creativity and our passions and what do we want to do. So I always think of the birds are like freedom, so it's about that, allowing yourself to fly free. And then you've got the eagle that is kind of having this clear vision of where he is going. So depending on which particular part of that card you are drawn to, that's your message for you. If one of those animals particularly jumps out at you, then that could be a specific message for you today. But in terms of a general energy, it's about looking at your whole picture. Where have you come from? What do you need to let go? What have you let go? What is your heart's desire? What's your passion? What do you want to do? And then you can embrace all those things and move forward. So it's a really positive card to say, look at the whole picture, really. So thank you for joining me on Periscope. So in terms of the cards together, we've got the Six of Cups, which kind of looks back at the past, and it might be saying, what do you need to let go of, or is there something from the past that you could heal, or you could look at in a different way, maybe a more creative way, so that it feels like it's more positive for you, so you don't have to hang on to it. So those are our two cards for the day. I'll leave that with you for today. You've got to keep it a little bit shorter today. So I will leave it there, and I'll be back again tomorrow to do another card for the day. Thank you for joining me on Periscope, and thank you for tuning in if you're watching this replay on my YouTube channel. Have a really good day, everybody, and I'll speak to you tomorrow. Bye for now.